are vegetarians. We kill animals to eat plants.
Expect to see realism, kill shots, and graphic content. You may hear minor cursing, but this material's not rated. It is copyrighted and 100% fair chase.
This week on Tagging Out Hunting, Dad and Papa go to Maine to get a black bear.
Yeah, it's definitely a 187. Yeah, call for backup.
After setting up camp, we got out the spray, killed all the odors off of everything that we were going to be using on this trip. Dale Austin shows up, his helping hand Billy Walker, and we headed out to go set up some blinds.
Track right here. It's a small up there. Not really huge, but
All the sights looked really good, and before long the day had passed and it was time to get out on our first night's sit. It wasn't very long after rolling into that Ameristep blind that I caught some movement out behind the bait. And soon after that, something a little bit darker showed up. This was not the bear we were after, but you could tell the way that bear was acting there was something much larger lurking around that bait pile. Sitting behind that camera, that bear got awfully close, but it gave me a rush, but there was plenty of time to still harvest a good bear. The next night, I had another bear come in, and as calm as this feller was, I figured the big bear wasn't around. He just did as he pleased, acting like as if he owned the bait. Eventually, he stood straight up, got a whiff of the bear juice that I sprayed on the top of the bait bucket. Soon night came and we were headed back to the camp. The next night brought rain, and lots of it. My dad had not seen a bear in 3 days of hunting, so he decided to set up on a new bait. So the next day, we checked the trail cameras from the bait he left.
7:12.
Another shooter in the morning.
Nope, PM last night.
Last night.
Keep going. There's another one.
Jesus Christ, take a nap. 7:14. Is this your stand?
Yeah.
Where the hell were you?
Huh?
On a different one.
On a different one.
Oh, you shouldn't. Where are you sitting tonight?
The next day, Dad hunted that stand, had 2 bear come in and wasn't able to pull a shot off, and then were the only 2 bear that he's seen during the entire trip. There was a lot going against us. It was as windy as could be, raining for more than half the time we were there, and the blackberries littered the landscape. It was time to pull out all of the tricks. I've already beat him twice yesterday in a row, and now he's back for more.
At a penny a point.
Penny point. Serious shit right here. Well, here we are on day 5 of the bear hunt. We went from chasing after a trophy bear to a first come, first served bear hunt. So the berries are ripening now and the bears aren't hitting the bait as frequently. So we're just going to give it a run. Hopefully another bear comes in. The guide here, Dale Austin, has extended our hunt for a few days because of the bad hunting conditions. And very grateful for that. So hopefully next day or so we'll get a bear down. Like many of the shows, it came down to the very last night. I get in the blind, I get set up, I see something out behind the bait, I get my bow ready, and that bear never showed up. Alright, well that concludes our Maine bear hunt. Had a really good bear working this bait. Dale Austin Guide Service went ahead and let me sit in on it and try to harvest potentially their biggest bear ever harvested for their guide service. So just wanted to say I'm very thankful for that. We had a couple good nights. I seen a bear here on the very last night. He just skirted the bottom. It looked like it could have been that bigger bear, but didn't get a good enough look at him. He was a little bit too far away. So here's what it is. I'll tell you one thing. That's why it's tagging out hunting, not tagging out killing. I hope you enjoyed it. My rule of thumb is don't pass up on the first night what you will regret passing up on the last night. And I don't regret passing up that bear. I was out after a big bear and that didn't happen. And that's the reality of hunting. Even though we got the camera running and everything else, we're not going to kill an animal every time we go set up on one. And that is just the reality of hunting. We'd like to thank Dale Austin for setting us up on the bear. And from all of us at Tagging Out Hunting, take care now.
This has been a Tagging Out Hunting production. Come and visit us at taggingouthunting.com. Yeah.
Music provided by It Lies Within. Camera arms by Outdoor Dreams. Blinds and stands, Ameristep. Game calls, Away. Scents, Buck Fever Synthetics. And Sassy Doe's Apparel.